Hello world, Geriatric Geek here. How in the heck are you? I hope you're doing great. It's another beautiful morning here in North Las Vegas. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning on, let's see, the 15th of January 2022. Hope you guys are doing good out there, staying safe. I know there's been some weird stuff going on this morning even, weather-wise. Back east, crazy snow, ice, freezing rain. Near Tonga, they had that underwater volcano erupt this morning, causing a tsunami, and it breached the shores of Tonga. I'm just fingers crossed for hopefully everybody's safe down there. Crazy stuff. The number of earthquakes alone in this world recently has just been amazing. So anyway, that's just my little weather report for the start of this video. Thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. If you stay to the end and watch all through this video, I'm going to there's going to be a giveaway at the end of this video. So, but you have to be a subscriber, and you have to live. Well, you don't have to live in the United States. It doesn't really matter, because I'm going to give these. This giveaway involves two very nice digital codes. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I really would appreciate it if you did. So let's get started. Most of this stuff is kind of miscellaneous pickups that I got from either Amazon, Groove.com, or probably a couple other places that I don't remember, because I don't remember stuff as well as I should. Anyway, let's get started. The first 3 or 4 of these are upgrades from DVDs, and one of them from a VHS, I do believe. But yeah, so the first one we just did this holiday, Black Christmas, the collector's edition. Yeah, Black Christmas. Let me know down below if you guys have seen any of these and what you thought of them. Black Christmas, of course, is an R-rated movie from 1974. I was still in college at that time. 98 minutes long. There's been 2 remakes of this movie since this one came out. The latest was in like 2019 or so. I believe I have that one also. But this had the late Margot Kidder in it, and of course she was in Superman and as Lois Lane. So yeah, Margot Kidder. This is a Scream Factory release. Yeah, Canadian film. I really liked it, so I thought, what the heck, I'm going to upgrade this bugger. The college town of Bedford is receiving an unwelcome guest this Christmas as the residents of sorority house Pi Kappa Sigma prepare for the festive season. A stranger begins to stalk the house. A series of obscene phone calls start to plague the residents of the sorority, and it becomes clear that a psychopath is homing in on the sisters with dubious intentions. And though the police try to trace the calls, they discover that nothing is as it seems during this Black Christmas. Stuffed with extremely tense moments, chilling cinematography, amazing characters, and long-lasting dread, this genuine classic is completely deserving of every bit of respect and admiration it's picked up over the last 40 years. Has a bunch of special features, audio commentaries, interview with the actor Art Hindle. This is a 2-disc set right here, folks. 2-disc set. So I thought I'd pick that up. Next up, another upgrade. This one is from way back. It's the Warner Brothers archive collection. Children of the Damned. It's a black and white film, 89 minutes, from 1964. 1964. It was rated like 6.2 on IMDb, if I remember right. So a lot of people like it. You know, it's an old film. It's an old film. Of course, I love any. Look at those eyes. I love any kids with psychic abilities, and that's what's in here. And this is, of course, a sequel to Village of the Damned, if you guys remember that one. Okay. Upgrade. Looking good. Next up, Boris Karloff. Also with Ellen Drew and Mark Kramer. This will keep you screaming. The Boris Karloff, the Warner Archive edition of Isle of the Dead. Isle of the Dead. Black and white, not rated, from 1945. No, I was not alive then. Let's see. It's a horror mystery. It's like, a little better than half the people that watch it like it. I have seen it way back when, and I don't remember it, so that's why I kind of got it. I want to rewatch it, check it out. It's basically about kind of a vampire creature, from what I remember. An undead creature for sure. Boris Karloff, Jason Robards. Once you visit the Isle of Dead, there's no hope of returning to the land of the living. A small island off the coast of Greece holds a secret so dreadful that once you step onto its soil, you must remain there forever. General Farides, master of horror Boris Karloff, is one such visitor, going to the island to honor the grave of his late wife. Farides discovers that it's held in the grip of a terrifying plague, a sickness that enters the victim's mind and drives them insane. Farides leads the fight against the plague, but then falls prey to it himself. In his delirium, he believes that a woman named Thea Ellen Drew is a Vorvalaka, a vampire responsible for the deaths. Insanity runs rampant, and grave robbery, premature burial, and ghastly vampires are the unspeakable horrors that await on the Isle of the Dead. Can't wait to rewatch this one. Yeah, looks good. Let me know, like I said before, if you guys have seen any of them. Yeah, how about this one? I think I've shown this one already, but I did want to just show it again. The 1984 Dune from Arrow. 4K. I thought I'd give it another chance. I haven't rewatched this version yet. I do have this on Blu-ray, I believe. So I'm probably going to rewatch it in 4K. Give it a chance, but I didn't like this movie originally. They tried to do too much with it in the short amount of time that they allowed. It was like 2 hours anyway, but they took an epic story and tried to crunch it into 2 hours, and it just, for me, it didn't work, and for a lot of other folks, it didn't work either. David Lynch, of course, is the director. He even considered this film a failure. So let me know down below if you guys liked the original Dune. Let me know what you thought. Following a notorious aborted attempt by Alejandro Jodorowsky in the 70s, Frank Herbert's best-selling sci-fi epic Dune finally made it to the big screen as the third film by emerging surrealist wunderkid David Lynch. The year is 10,191 and 4 planets are embroiled in a secret plot to wrest control of the spice melange, the most precious substance in the universe, and found only on the planet Arrakis. Very complicated, kind of like they said, a thinking man's movie. Anytime I have to think real hard for a movie, I'm probably going to be turned off. So, anyway, I got that from my Arrow collection. Next up, they thought they were alone. A movie called Loon. Know nothing about Loon. Very micro-budget film, apparently. I know that it's not rated, 75 minutes, and it's from 2021. Excuse me. When Taylor's father unexpectedly passes away, he inherits all of his property, including a secluded little lake house in Montana. Soon after, Taylor and his new bride, Anne, decide to honeymoon by the lake for some much-needed rest and relaxation. But as the two begin to settle in, things are not as serene as they thought. There's no one around, the forest is almost too quiet, and they soon encounter an overbearing neighbor named Chuck, who likes to carry around an axe. If you've seen this, Loon, let me know what you thought of it. I have not seen it yet. Put out by Struggle Bus Productions and Scream Team Releasing. Okay, Scream Team Releasing. Like I said, I don't know anything about that one. I couldn't find any information about it at all. Fear goes viral in this one. Something called Hall, Hall, Hall. Not rated, 2020, 80 minutes. It's a horror mystery. Doesn't get great reviews. What's it say here? A hotel hallway is ravaged by a mysterious virus, forcing pregnant tourist Naomi to crawl her way past other victims, crossing paths with Val, a mother separated from her daughter. That's all it says. Okay. Very low budget probably, but I'm going to give it a go. It's on Blu-ray. Next up, a throwback to 80s style canon films right down to the stellar soundtrack. It's everything an action film should be, says Gruesome Magazine. Forced to Fear. Forced to Fear. Sorry about the poor lighting. Forced to Fear is not rated, 77 minutes long, 2020 action horror. Gets really good reviews. Well, hey, we'll see. The perfect love letter to the 80s. Direct-to-video action genre. Two kidnappers, a dealer, a group of college kids, and a killer converge in an abandoned school. Once they cross paths, chaos ensues, and it's a race to survive the night. Starring Sable Grydell, who's in 1031, I do believe. Mitchell Mussolino, April Vonko, Nexus Lyons. Jam-packed with explosive special features by Silver Springs Films. Looked interesting. It was very inexpensive. I believe I got it on Amazon. So, there you go. Forced to Fear. Now, I did not have this, and I don't know why, so I picked it up for my Disney collection, Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas. That's G-rated, 71 minutes from 1997. I have not seen it either, this animated one. It was direct to video, so what's really cool, I think, is that I believe it has most of the original voice actors from Beauty and the Beast. Get into the spirit of the season with Belle and all your favorite characters in this delightful holiday adventure, inspired by one of Disney's most celebrated animated feature films. Spread the cheer with joyful songs and a merry reunion of the voice cast from the acclaimed original film. Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas is a treasured gift you and your family will want to unwrap year after year. There you go. Let me know. Have you seen that one, and did you enjoy it? I liked it. I mean, I haven't seen it. I like the original is what I tried to say there. Next up, one of my favorite people, the Fonz. I liked him. I loved him as the Fonz. That's right, Henry Winkler in An American Christmas Carol. Not rated, 1979, 96 minutes. It was another made-for-TV movie. Like I said, I love Henry Winkler. And of course, this is yet another version of Charles Dickens's A Christmas Carol novella. In this unique retelling of Charles Dickens' beloved A Christmas Carol, Henry Winkler is Benedict Slade, a heartless finance company president in Depression-era New England. He shatters the Christmas hopes of his debtors by mercilessly repossessing their most prized goods, and then fires his faithful assistant Thatcher on Christmas Eve. Alone in his apartment, the selfish Slade is visited by three ghosts, Christmas past, present, and future, who take him on a late-night journey and reveal the bitter truths of his life to teach him the true meaning of Christmas. This wonderful take of a Christmas Scrooge, of a 20th century Scrooge, is a moving and heartfelt adaptation that brings new life to a treasured holiday classic. Put out by Shout Factory. Okay. I have seen this movie, loved it, but I did not have it on Blu-ray, so thought I'd pick it up. Next up, kind of one of my guilty pleasures is watching and collecting and getting all the stuff that I used to watch back in the 60s and 70s. Yeah, as a young kid, my family, I'm the oldest of 4 kids. I have 2 younger sisters and a younger brother. So we used to watch Room 222. This is season 1. Let's see, this ran from 1969 to 1970. It's not rated. This is 10.5 hours worth. And you know what? People love this. People love this, and they still do. It's like 7.7 or something on IMDb. I enjoyed the heck out of it. It was like a, commentary on the times. They were dealing with race issues and all kinds of stuff in this TV series. Yeah, so I liked it. The whole series itself ran from, I believe, 69 to 74 on ABC. Let's see. Pete Dixon, played by Lloyd Haynes, is a dedicated and popular history teacher who fights the good fight on the side of his students. Joining him in this idealistic approach to education are guidance counselor Liz McIntyre and student teacher Alice Johnson. Experienced and slightly world-weary principal Seymour Kaufman provides a balance to the youthful idealism of the 60s, cultural revolution, but at the end of the day, everyone is on the side of the students, as they should be. This premiered on ABC in '69. It quickly made Friday nights worth staying home for. A compelling series about life at a multiracial Los Angeles high school. The high school that they filmed the facade of this in was destroyed in the earthquake in 1971. I do remember that. All right, next up, I thought this was a fun movie. There's a lot of people saying they didn't like it or whatever, but I picked up Antlers. Yeah, what a creepy movie. It's R-rated, 99 minutes from 2021. It's a supernatural horror. It's produced, I believe, by Guillermo del Toro. Very atmospheric creature feature, and really good practical effects. I enjoyed it. The Wendigo, a cannibalistic demonic monster that can drive the unsuspecting to do the unspeakable. Producer Guillermo del Toro and director Scott Cooper bring this terrifying myth to shocking life in this richly complex, chilling horror film, when a small-town Oregon teacher and her brother, the local sheriff, seek to help a troubled young boy who harbors a strange secret. The consequences are more dreadful than they could have imagined. A tale of reckoning. Antlers ties a horrifying ancient terror to the modern plagues of poverty, addiction, and environmental devastation brought on by insatiable human greed. Antlers. If you haven't seen it, and if you're a horror fan, I definitely recommend seeing this one. Speaking of horror, what is done cannot be undone. The Djinn. The Djinn. R-rated, 81 minutes, 2021, a supernatural horror. It's middle-of-the-road reviews. course, the jinn is an Islamic supernatural creature, from what I understand. Dylan, a mute boy, finds a book of spells in the closet where he is left home alone in their new apartment by his father to work the night shift. Blaming himself for the recent death of his mother, Dylan summons a jinn to grant one wish. Now he must survive a night of sheer terror at the hands of the sinister creature to fulfill his heart's greatest desire. The Jinn is a film that builds dread and fear by layering a good story, good directing, strong acting, atmosphere, with great images and sound to a great effect, says Cinema Crazed. Absolutely unnerving. Fright show. If you've seen this one, let me know what you thought. I'm going to watch this real soon. The Jinn. Next up, Roddy Piper. This is probably not very good, but I loved the cover of it, and I got it very inexpensively. Ghosts of Goldfield. R-rated from 2007, 90 minutes, supernatural horror. Well, there's a theme. Lots of supernatural horror here today. It doesn't get really good reviews. This was originally called, it was going to be included in the Urban Legend series. I believe this was originally known as Urban Legend 4 or something, but it never got released with the Urban Legend series. 5 college students set out to document ghosts on video in haunted Goldfield, Nevada. Oh, that's right. It was filmed here in Tonopah, Nevada. That's right. Never imagining what terrors await them in room 109. Ghosts of Goldfield. All right. Next up, Ron Perlman. 5 girls versus 2,000 demons. There's a lot of these kind of movies where girls are sent away to reformatories and they have some weird things going on. Oh, you notice this is a Horror Pack Presents at the bottom there. Horror Pack Presents. I love Horror Pack, if you guys didn't know. 5 Girls with Ron Perlman. This is 96 minutes long from 2006. It's a Canadian horror film. I believe Horror Pack brought this this was their version on Blu-ray. It looks atmospheric and creepy. What the devil has gotten into these girls? We're about to find out as they attend St. Mark's boarding school, where discipline is strictly enforced. Students are strip searched, routinely punished, and there's no communication with the outside, but plenty with the dark side. Classrooms are more like covens, and the extracurricular activities. Well, when the lights go out, you never know what is going to happen. Every girl here has a criminal past and a terrifying and anything but predictable future. Father Drake and the particularly attractive and sadistic head mistress, Miss Pierce, are in charge. The girls are scared to death of them. As well, they should be, because frankly, they've let the whole school go to hell. Whoa. Horror Pack. What have you done? Horror Pack presents 5 Girls. Alright, and last but not least, you're going to see this. I already showed this on a previous unboxing. Not this particular version. The Steelbook, which is right back there, of Halloween Kills. 4K Ultra HD. I picked it up because of the wonderful slipcover. But because I already have this and I already have the digital copy, I'm going to unbox this as we speak. If you haven't watched Halloween Kills, it takes off right after the 2018 Halloween. Yeah. So far, well, I really enjoyed it. Let me just say that. I don't want to ruin it because there's lots of people who haven't seen it. So, I liked it. You know, it's about kills. It's not about the story, I don't think. You know, a lot of people giving it hate because they wanted a big story, but you know, the story is Michael is after one and one thing only. The Halloween night when Michael Myers returned isn't over yet. Michael manages to free himself from Laurie Strode's trap to resume his ritual bloodbath. As Laurie fights for her life from injuries from her last encounter with Michael, she inspires her daughter and all of Haddonfield to rise up against their unstoppable monster. The vigilante mob then sets out to hunt Michael down once and for all. Evil dies tonight! Evil dies tonight! So yeah, there you go. Let me show you a kick with the inside. No art, well, no real artwork. The 4K has Michael on it. The other one's just a plain old Blu-ray there. So, but a wonderful slipcover. I'm not a big slipcover person, but I really did think that was pretty cool. Pretty cool. You can even see it right there on the camera. Look at how embossed that is. So here's what I'm going to do. In the comments section, I want you to, if you're interested in this Halloween Kills digital code, if you're interested in this Halloween digital code, and I'm going to throw in also Venom Let There Be Carnage code. So 2 codes. All you got to do is be a subscriber, must be a subscriber. In the comments, use the word giveaway. That's right, Giveaway. Giveaway. Just use that, and in 5 days, next Wednesday, don't know the date right now, but next Wednesday, I'll leave it in the my description. I'll pick a winner that used the word giveaway. So, hey, good luck to all of you. And I do this because I appreciate you guys watching and subscribing. I really do. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Also, hit that notification bell if you want to know when the old Geek puts out another video, which is going to be real soon. I got a couple unboxings, singular title unboxings to do here in the next couple days, so stay tuned for that. So that's it from North Las Vegas. You guys keep smiling, keep having fun, keep that positive attitude about you, and until next time, peace.